Okay, ladies and gents, we are back with game number 2 between Team Leviathan
Dire team pick. Radiant team
and
pick.
Team JDO. Leviathan gonna go back for the Sand King as well as the Leshrac. I mean, it didn't work the first time, so try again, I guess, on the side of Team Leviathan. While the Radiant
team
do still go back for the Warlock. Bristol once again going for something like... Am I watching a replay?
Dire team ban.
Anyway, the bans are the Io, the Lyke, and the Nightstalk taken out by Team Leviathan. Meanwhile, on the side of the Radiant, they take out the Axe, the Visage, Skyrath, as well as the Lifestealer. I suppose it's one of those. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Whether Team Leviathan now allow the Tinker back through the draft?
10 seconds
I wouldn't have thought so. I would have thought if you're going to take out any hero now, is the time to take out the Tinker.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
It's going to be the Nyx. So maybe Leviathan throw out the Nature's Prophet to try and counter the Tinker? The Radiant.
Dire team
We take
ban.
out the Slurk once again. So, once again, the good old Silver Edge carrying Slurk is out of there. While Team Leviathan, they've got to look at this and they've got to say, we've got to ban the Tinker. They got slightly outplayed last time with that Tinker.
10 seconds remaining.
They can't just let it through again. You know, once he got on a roll,
5
got the mid lane
seconds
going,
remaining.
got his boots of travel, he just really started to snowball out of control.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, so they do ban him. They see sense. Let's take a look at the brackets, shall we? So this is the last 8. This is the quarterfinals. It's Leviathan versus JDO.
Radiant team pick.
Wolf versus FSE. And Wolf one game up. VJ Storm have already moved through to the semi-finals. Up, because he 2-0'd and Shima. Which was pretty quick. It was effectively an hour where VJ Storm just got through 2-0 Danshima, and now they're through to the semi-finals. So they at least guarantee third place playoffs for a spot in the North American qualifiers. EV, EP, and Just a Squad, they're still playing, they're still in their first game, I think. Yeah, JDO, 1 game up against Leviathan, and Wolf 1 game up against FSC. So,
Dire team pick.
Wind Ranger
at your service.
being picked up by... This is just the same draft.
Radiant team
Leviathan go different. They get the Ember Spirit, they get the Jakiro. Obviously, the Tinker's banned, so they can't go for the complete same draft. But yeah, the Radiant, confident in what they did last match, just want to be replicating it. Wonder who they go for to replace the Tinker this time, though. Which mid lane are they going to be picking up?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, guys, for everyone
5
asking in chat,
seconds
the
remaining.
closed qualifiers start in just a little bit over 2 hours. It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes. So if the NA bracket is still going, we'll be jumping off to Beyond the Summit 2. And I think it's BCOP, Potom, and Tsunami that are going to be covering China and the CIS within the next day or so. But yeah, back to this. It is going to be Leviathan looking. They need to win this match. Otherwise, they are out. That is it. No third chance. You know, it's a best of 3. They've got to prove what they can do. Otherwise, JDO just walk through to the semi-finals. And once again, a chance to at least get that playoffs. Third place playoffs. Outworld Devourer. This is kind of big against the Jakiro the Leshrac. I think it does a lot of damage to the Ember Spirit as well. He just absolutely burns through his Flame Guard. The first Outworld Devourer I've seen today as well. Looking forward to this.
10 seconds remaining.
But yeah, back to the
5
brackets.
seconds remaining.
The winners of this move through to the semi-finals, and they get to at least, if they win, they go through. That's it. If they win in the semi-finals, they're through. There's no finals playoff. That just does not happen. And then the losers of the semi-finals do move down to a third place playoff for the final place in the brackets for NA.
Radiant team ban.
So Juggernaut's going to be the final ban here. Team Leviathan.
Radiant team pick.
And the PL taken out by the Radiant. I think that's been a standard ban all day. I don't think we've seen the PL get through the draft once. As Team Leviathan do have the final pick, so they can look for a counter to this. I'm assuming it's going to be the carry hero now coming out from the Radiant. Do they go back for the Necrophos? I suppose with the Ember Spirit and the Flame Guard, it's not something you want to consider. Maybe going to go for something like a little bit more right-clicky. Yeah, BSJ could be a little bit tilted. Unfortunately, I can't see his stream, so I don't know what's going on over there, what the team talk is like. I can only tell you, we've got a Sand King, a Leshrac, a Jakiro, and an Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, on the side of JDO, it's going to be the Warlock, the Bristleback, the Wind Ranger, the Outworld Devourer, and just waiting 30-ish seconds for them to pick up this final hero now. I'd assume it'd be something with a little bit of right-click. They've already banned out the Lifestealer, so that's not going to come through. Troll is still in there. That's not a bad pickup. It's got the bashes, obviously the right-clicks from a distance. Just looking if they want to try and end the match quick. Always go for the Drow Ranger.
Dire team pick.
Oh, it's an Ursa Bear. This is the other hairy, furry, scary bear. As Team Leviathan. How did he counter this? Yeah, they've got a bit of lockdown, but they need
10 seconds.
I guess
remaining.
burst.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, they've still got the carry to pick up as well. I don't think it's going to be the Lesh mid. It's going to be the Ember Spirit mid. So you're still looking at, you've got 2 minutes to talk about this. Really see what you want to be doing. Someone that really messes with the Ursa. Someone that...
Choose your hero.
I guess. Yeah, okay, I guess. I mean, Vinny still gets those Fury swipes, so he's still going to be able to stack damage that way. Pumpkin's going to be on the Outworld Devourer. Ryanoob once again on the Wind Ranger. Bristleback back on the rail. And Foxrule going to be pinning himself to the Warlock. Meanwhile, on the side of Team Leviathan, Noosan back on the Sand King. Jenkins on the Leshrac. Lokan on the Jakiro. Sammy Boy on the Ember Spirit. And BSJ picking up that Razor. So we are about to get ourselves into it, guys. This is game number 2 between Leviathan and the JDO. JDO just need this match to go through. This is it. This is the final, the third game, really. And Leviathan, are they going to be able to pull this back? Oh, need to take off the overlay.
Fire and ice.
Okay, so it is going to be smoke coming up from the side of Leviathan. They're going to look for first blood, but no one's up because they've not smoked up just yet, but I'm pretty sure they've got a smoke of their own. Or maybe not. Okay, they're just going to sit themselves in the trees, maybe bait out with the Wind Ranger. But it doesn't matter, everybody's on the opposite side of the map. So Leviathan wastes a smoke. Whereas JDO just wasted a little bit of time.
30 seconds to battle.
Fire and ice.
Real and Raya. Yeah. The rune trades are going to be coming out, so it's just going to be the top runes going the way of JDO. Leviathan being able to pick up these bottom ones unless someone wants to get brave and TP down. This is going to be a really deep ward though. Spots any rotations through. Anybody trying to cut through these little gaps and make a play onto this bot lane.
The battle begins.
I'll take them sweet.
Vinny picks up one and Fox is going to pick up the other. Is this going to be the aggressive try? I think this is where they're going to try and leave it. BSJ is going to be left on his lonesome, and this is going to be a really good ward just to block the pulls, though I don't think BSJ is going to be doing much pushing and pulling, as the Sand King did TP up to support him. So Vinny's not skilled anything up just yet. He is going to be losing this damage, but in from behind, BSJ taking the right clicks. He's going to be able to throw out a plus 22 from the Ursa. Ursa down to literally half its damage. He did pick up the Fury Swipe still, so that is going to stack up 15 damage per attack. Newsam, Ryan Noob's not picked any skills up just yet. Newsam's being harassed back. BSJ even taking a couple of right clicks. Meanwhile in the mid lane, it looks like Lokan wants to try and secure this mid lane for Sammy Boy, but Pumpkin not having any of it. Gets the imprisonment off on a creep. Just needs to be careful about this. Lokan taking a couple of tower shots. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Rail's going to try and do what he can up against Jenkins throughout those quill spays, but with the lightning and the split earth already picked up, Rail could be taking a lot of harass. In fact, Jenkins just needs to move himself back, make sure he doesn't take those quills to the face. Vinny and Ryan Plasma Field does come up, but Ryan just stands himself in it, throwing the harass, and Newsam can't really do anything. There's two ranged supports. Yeah, so Lokan's needed to rotate himself up here to help protect his carry and BSJ. Newsam. Ryan Noob's actually picked up the power shot. It's close to that level 2. So I'm assuming that's going to be the Shackle coming out sometime soon. And once it's there, can't look for the kills. The Shackles come through. It's actually going to latch onto the two heroes. Earthshaft comes through from Vinny as well. Right clicks. Newsam's going to be able to tick through this with the Shadow Word on him as well. Needs to be very careful. Vinny's getting pretty darn low. Going to be popping close. One more right click should be enough. So BSJ is going to be able to take down Vinny, but Robnroll gets the return. BSJ with the double. And that's what he needs. He needs a good start as Vinny TPs himself down to the bot lane. We are going to be playing musical lanes now. Once again.
They won't know what hit them.
And Bristle, does he just give it the walk? He's got the Invis rune, so he is just going to give it the walk up to the top. No shrine for the next minute or two. So even, yeah, just let the Warlock soak the XP and then the Bristleback can TP to the top and may even go 2-on-2. So bot lane, Vinny's going to be forced back with this lightning, the dual breath as well as liquid fire. Yeah, he's going to be taking a lot of harass. A lot of harass. And the Earthshock, it's not that great when there's two ranged heroes, you know, especially when they've got such great spells. Sammy Boy taking right clicks from Pumpkin, and Pumpkin, just the pure damage coming out now from the Arcane Orb, getting right through Sammy Boy's shell. Top lane, Rails stepping up for the farm, but meanwhile on the bottom lane, it looks like they might try and make a move onto Lokan.
Denied.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Pulls come through. And OD, even with this ward here, there's no one to rotate to take advantage of this. Pumpkin, he's just going to be able to do so much damage to Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy needs to be careful about how far forward he comes, just because of the 3 points into the Essence Aura as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, is there going to be the fatal bonds? But Jenkins takes down Vinny just off camera, and now he's chasing down Forks Rule. Ryan Noob, can he get a power shot off? It's coming up in 2 seconds. Shackle's there as well. The center just getting the stomp on the creeps. So 1 for 3 Leviathan this time. This is the start they needed. Shake it off and just come back stronger.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Ember Spirit's got himself a regen. That's going to be great. Really going to be needing that up against Pumpkin. Pumpkin even popping a Clarity just to make sure he's got the mana. Well, the TP's in, but the shackles don't latch. Lokan gets the dual breath off as well as the liquid fire. Just forces Pumpkin back. He does need to heal up through this.
Every coin
Even using the Flame Guard on the Ember Spirit, maybe just to try and force him back a little bit further because his attack range isn't that great, as we can see now. It does mean that BSJ is on his own for a little bit as the Sand King TP'd down. Going to be trying to protect up Jenkins on the bot lane. And Rail can just step up. BSJ needs to be careful about these quill sprays. As mid lane though, Pumpkin stepping back up. Sammy Boy gets low, pops the regen. Pumpkin with the Shadow Word. They're trying to ping for Vinny though. If Newtown can get through these trees, get a Burrow Strike, it is a level 2, so the range is up there. If Vinny comes too close in.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Mid lane, 3 heroes here. BSJ's invis. He was seen by the 2 wards though.
Dire's top tower.
You know what, bottom lane, they're making a move. Vinny can get the Earthshock off. Jenkins being chased down, will be taken down by Vinny, and now Newtown do they have any reveal? In fact, if there's a power shot available, it is up in 2 seconds. BSJ comes in to try and clean house though, and the Windrun just being used, but once again you are leaving that Bristleback just a free farm on the top lane. Shrine being pinged. Smokes out. Yeah, they may look for a rotation into the mid lane once this shrine has been popped. I don't think Rail cares about Jenkins, to be quite honest. I think Rail's happy wherever he goes. It's more accommodating for Vinny. It's BSJ. Just on the front lines, there's going to be the Windrun coming out. Did he have a reveal? Nothing brought up just yet. Now the Shadow Word just being held. Vinny's getting pretty low. The Earthshock, I don't think that actually procced. So now Pumpkin. He's top of the last hits. Let's take a look at the net worth. Top of the net worth as well. That's usually BSJ, the shackles there, but the Burrow Strike stops Vinny from being able to get close. Now he's going to drain the damage from the Wind Ranger. Vinny though, he's still going. Can he get the Earthshock? It's actually going to be onto Newtown, so they might try and change targets here. Both heroes on the side of Leviathan just being harassed back. Now the Burrow Strike comes in, the Shadow Word is there. He's going to be able to heal through this. The shackle to a tree, down on the low ground. Earthshock comes up, it's going to slow BSJ. No, it's not, because it's not in range. BSJ just needs to move himself away. One more right click, he's going to be able to get the salve. And now Sammy Boy comes in, gets the kill onto Ryanoob. Now he's going to be able to turn this around. It's going to be the triple remnant. And take down Vinny and may even go for forks. No mana for the shackles though. Can pop the Tango, which he's going to do the Mango even. Just needs to get himself in close, forks. Pulls himself down. The shackles come through. The Burrow Strike.
Triple kill. Must train harder.
Yeah. Pumpkin couldn't get himself there in time, so it is going to be. Well, it doesn't show the full fight recap, which is a little bit annoying. And also getting close to the level 6, so he's getting close to the Enrage. She's going to be great for these fights, these skirmishes that seem to go on not forever, but for a decent amount of time. And now mid lane, Sammy Boy can't get the Sleight of Fist off onto Pumpkin. Yeah, goes for it, but doesn't get it off. Bot lane, they might make a move once again onto Vinny. He's being damage drained, so there's going to be the Shadow Word to try and heal him up, but he's losing so much damage. In fact,
A tool to teach.
Ember Spirit could come in and try and clean this one up. Just didn't have any spells available. Fox though. There's going to be the Searing Chains, Shadow Word, but it's going to be so much burst damage that I don't think Fox gets himself out. Zombie Boy cleans this one up. So yeah, 2 to 7, 10 minutes in. Oh, they see the courier. They know where the Wind Ranger is, and the courier's going to spot this one out, so he does get the wind run off. And Sun King just restricts himself away, but all the while this is going on. Bristleback doing bristleback things. And by bristleback things, I mean scurrying off everybody on the side of Leviathan. Nobody wants to take him on. The shackle's going to be a pretty decent one. Do the Earth Shock. It's just a little bit short. Once again, I don't think they can chase this. They're going to turn around with the Burrow Strike New Sam. And now Vinny, a couple more right clicks should be able to finish him off. He's got the enrage. He's going to be popping it. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Tries to turn around to Sammy Boy. The right click's coming up. But Vinny, it's going to be taken down underneath the tier 1 tower. Sammy Boy picks that one up. Does still have a remnant available, I'm pretty sure. But it's going to be the double shackle. The Burrow Strike, though. Is there going to be a rock? There's no rock to drop. BSJ chasing it into the trees. Rhino, what's going to be able to go with it? The Sleight of Fist into the inn. The remnants and Sammy Boy survives through. 3 heroes down here. And Fox having to run to the dire side of the map to try and get away. The remnant, does he throw himself towards it? TP's back to base to get some health back, get some mana back. Carries on chasing. This is going to be a long run. The Searing Chains come out. The Shadow Word, but once again the Burrow Strike and Warpstep.
Words of power go unheard.
So Amber Spirit giving up on the mid lane, just starting to farm heroes instead. Yeah. Vinny gives up, moves himself into the jungle. But Rail doing a bit of creep skipping and actually getting the neutrals as well here. Jenkins is being pinged. There's a Wind Ranger. Can they make a move happen?
Are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Pumpkin. Just trying to go towards his 4-staff now as well. He's getting the farm. It's not too bad. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, the damage drain's coming out onto Vinny again. He takes the tier 1 tower. Vinny's going to go for the TP. Nothing to interrupt this. The damage just isn't there for BSJ. Meanwhile, top lane. I think they saw Ryan Hoop. The Ember Spirit's coming in as well. Rail might go down. He turns his back onto Sammy Boy. There's got a couple damage now. There's going to be a shackle coming through. Epicenter being channeled. Rail pops the pipe. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. It's just actually going to be the hood. And Rail does get the kill onto Jenkins before he goes down. Sammy Boy with the remnant, the double damage. Ryan Hoop, no power shot for 2 seconds. Bottom lane though. Vinny and Fork being taken on here by the Razor. Oh, the Burrow Strike comes through. It looks like Rhino might be dead with the shackles being turned back on him though. Ember Spirit can't secure the kill. Remnant's going to come through. It's just not enough. He still ticks down to the Flame Guard.
Well,
And Wind Ranger gets a taste of her own shackles. The leash comes out and he's walking the Ursa once again. It's only going to be 56 damage. One away with BSJ, but it's already the tier 2 towers that they're pressuring. Finny nowhere close to having the Mask of Madness or the Blink Dagger. The rock being dropped onto a couple of heroes. Jenkins now picked off. Pumpkin is going to be able to get himself away with the prisoner himself. Finny though, they try and turn this one around. Oh, BSJ comes through the back lines. He takes down one hero. Pumpkin. Yeah, he was just caught out. When he imprisoned himself, that was it. That was where he was caught. And with BSJ being so close, there was no way the OD got out of that alive.
Radiant's middle tower is
Bristleback
under attack.
going to continue going towards the pipe. Does just have a personal one there with the hood. TP's going to come in. There is 3 heroes available here if Locan comes up as well as Newsam. Burrow Strike, is it going to be thrown out? It's just being held just yet. Rail Trying to move himself around. Sammy Boy needs to be careful as well because these quill sprays get him really darn low. Anyone coming to back him up? There's going to be a few heroes to come and back him up. Everybody on the side of JDO, it looks like. Lokan. Is there going to be Shackles? Ice Pass come through onto 2, 3 with the Bow Strike. This is going to be big. Looks like they are going to be able to take down the Jakiro as well as the Sand King. But can they turn this one around? The Ember Spirit even buys back. Bristleback gets taken down. It's still a good trade. 3 for 1 and a buyback on the Ember Spirit. What's Bristleback got? Yeah, he's finished off the pipe. He finished it when he died. So it wasn't up to begin with, but once he dies, he picks up the rest of the parts. Great space for Vinny. Let's take a look at the hero level, shall we? Oh, Vinny. Oh, Vinny. Goes for the TP. The shackles have already been used, so he does get himself out. Double Remnant now, Wind Ranger with the shackles himself, but it's not going to last you anything, so Sammy Boy can still get the kill though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Bristol's going to TP in. It looks like they're going to just deny after the tower's protection does come down. Yeah, Jenkins does come in to try and get that, but too slow. As the Radiant do take a tower on the top lane, OD going towards that blink.
Double damage.
Sammy Boy spotted. He does still have the one remnant. He's keeping that. Just throws himself back towards his tier 1 tower. But can he take down the Jakiro? DD on the Jakiro, and now Pumpkin might be in trouble, but it's going to be a double shackle with a power shot coming through. Forks rules up here as well. Does have the rocket if you want to try and drop this. It's being teased. It's being thrown. It's going to be the Sanity's Eclipse. Forks picks up one, Pumpkin the other.
Radiant's bottom
rock
tower
held.
is under attack.
BSJ though, making quick work of this tier 2 tower. Leashes Vinny once again, the shackles keeps him there, enraged to TP out. Does he cancel this and try and turn this one around? Pumpkin force steps himself forward, the catch out Razor. The rock's gonna be there as well. It's actually dropped. They commit this for BSJ. Couple more right clicks, one more Pumpkin. Does he have the force staff coming up anytime soon? He does not. Anybody able to get in there and find this kill? BSJ just force staffed away in the Ember Spirit. Could be able to remnant himself back into the mid lane. So 9 to 15, 2k net worth lead going away with Leviathan. Obviously not happy with the way the first match went. Top lane, Ember Spirit finds out the Wind Ranger once again. He's got the Wind Ranger. He's going to be able to get himself away with the remnants as well as the Flame Guard. The shackle to the tree. How did that latch? What kind of angle is that? Hello? High school maths, anybody? Epicenter being channeled, Whale being picked out there. It comes through, the Bow Strike being committed as well. The split earth, but Bristleback is just going to walk it off. And he's going back for the heart.
Radiant's middle tower
Vinny, what's he got himself?
Attack.
Going towards the blink. Should mean that he's going to be able to hit those earth shocks now. Speaking of blinks, the blink comes forward onto Loka on the force staff now as well. Pumpkin is going to be able to get this kill. Jakiro goes up high. Ice Path there as well, but Vinny, the Macropyre is out. There's going to be a double shackle. Vinny gets it with his earth shock and now needs to get himself away. Nope. Bristleback's going to come in, so he's going to try and look for this kill. They take down Jenkins. Now Rail's not done. Needs to move himself away with these shackles coming out from Sammy Boy. The triple remnant up onto the high ground as well. They should be able to find the kill onto Vinny. The imprisonment, but I don't think Pumpkin is just going to be killed off there. Wind Ranger needs to run for dear life. So a 3 for 2. It's a trade. It's a good one. You know, when you are slightly behind like this, any fight like this is a good trade. Yeah, okay, your 3 cores died.
Radiant's middle tower
That's not good.
Attack.
Alright, stuck around way too long, doesn't have a TP. Sammy Boy, look for the Sleight of Fist, couldn't find it. Ryan tried to get the path shot through the trees, but it just signals for the Bow Strike.
Bury me beneath the tree.
Buys the Blink Dagger before she gets completely killed off. But you should always carry a TP. Rail.
Radiant's top tower
Starting to
is
throw out
under
those quills
attack.
just so we can build up the warpath.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Jenkins trying to do what he can, but there's going to be the blink forward. Did he get the Astral off? It's just going to be the wrong target. Zodi went for creeps. Newsham, he's got the blink. He's still got 2 infused raindrops as well. Going for the Yule Step to Jenkins. He's got the drums. He's used a couple. Shackle comes in. The Burrow's going to be on the back lines as well. So the Split Earth. This Wind Range is getting pretty down low. The Ice Path. Even the Macropire. The Rock committed onto 2. They take down Jenkins eventually. Now Razor is going to TP in. Shrine's being popped. It looks like they want to carry on going. This Pumpkin does have the Etanity's Eclipse if he wants to throw this out, but he's locked down for way too long. And now Rail comes through on the back lines. Throwing those quills out, but his damage is going to be drained. He's got the Shadow Blade to heal him up. Or he did for a little bit anyway. And now just to slow down. Just needs to get these right clicks off the Earth Shock, but the Ice Path is going to keep him still. And Wind Range is the only one to survive through that on the side of the Radiant. JDO, it was not the fight they were looking for. This Ursa needs a BKB. He's just getting locked down way too much. Burrow Strike, Ice Path, the slow coming in from the Razor with the static blink. Excuse me. From the unstable current, which is it's 40 slow every 5 seconds. That's pretty decent. Ember Spirit as well with these shackles.
To the impurities.
Forks rule. He's got himself the mana boots. As far as the net worth goes, he is rock bottom. Closely followed by the Jakiro. But this is sad. This is not what you want to see. You don't want to see Vinny in the bottom 4. Even the Bristle's been slowed down. The blink forward. Jenkins gets shackled to a tree. Earthshock comes out. The right clicks. She'll be able to find this one, and Vinny secures this kill. Okay, so he does have Blink Dagger and Shadow Blade. Far be it for me to question better players, because these players are all better than me. But surely you should be looking for some sort of lifesteal, or even the BKB. You know, start to look towards the Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
As Pumpkin, no TP for 22. He's going to get pincered, or is he? Yep, Newsham just blinks forward, gets the Burrow Strike off. Shackles with the Searing Chains, and Pump's dead. Jenkins TP's in, needs to be careful because, oh, the shackle doesn't latch. The blink forward, the shackle not going to be on the mark. A Split Earth just a split second too soon, it looks like. Vinny in the mid. Getting close to the Shadow Blade. Oh, Locan, does he step up too much? The Goo's going to come out from Bristleback. The Bristle just turns around. And you want bottom lane. Ryan Noob is right dead. There should be at least. Yeah, BSJ picks that one up eventually. Didn't even need to drain the damage for that. Meanwhile, mid lane, they may make a move onto the Jakiro, but Sammy Boy is here with the Blade Mail. Going to go on to Vinny. There's going to be a macro pyre, and Vinny should be able to get out of this. The Remnant is got another one. He does. Sammy Boy picks up the kill. And it looks like Leviathan just want to hunt JDO down now. Ice Path comes out, Bristleback caught out, it's close to the heart. About 2,500 off that now. The Leviathan are ready to hunt his 5. And ready to start taking control of this map.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Jenkins steps up with the Edict. On the back lines, the Burrow Strike.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I think the Wind Ranger did. She just blinked back in time. So BSJ has got himself the full Hurricane Pike, Ring of Aquila, drums, BKB now picked up. 24 minutes in, that's an efficient farm, ladies and gents. Efficient farm.
Thrice the torment.
Probably picked up a free item with promo code BSJ. But on the whole, he's there. He knows what he's doing. Top of the net worth. Oh, Shammy boy.
I'll take your truth.
I think they need a silence, maybe. Does the OD go for a Bloodthorn after the BKB? Could be a good shout. You want mid lane? Okay, look, he's forced to TP himself away. Top lane, though, they get the shackle. Do they have enough damage? Can they get through this? Sanity's Eclipse even committed for that. Pumpkin goes down. Unstoppable streak goes the way. Sorry, Sammy Boy goes down to Pumpkin. And Pumpkin picks up that Unstoppable. Now the chase is on the TP and through BSJ could be in a little bit of trouble. There is a blink available. Can they see him? They will see him. The right click's coming out. And now this shackle, I don't think it would have latched to that tree, but there is going to be the imprisonment as well. The right click's the plasma field. Pumpkin gets really down low and now BKB pops. There's going to be a rock drop, but BSJ already moved himself away. Vinny's trying to get himself in close, but still, the BKB just carries on going to work. Ryan Noob trying to do what he can. New Sam hides himself in the trees. Does he go for the TP? I think they see him. Or maybe not. Sand King, he's got a TP if he wants to get himself away. He's actually going to channel the... Okay, they find the damage on the Wind Ranger with the Macro Pirate to follow up now, as well as the Ice Path. Looks like these three heroes, as far-fetched as it seems, they do find a kill onto the Wind Ranger. So, a 2-for-1. Sammy Boy getting caught out of position.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shuttleblade's up.
Radiant's top
So
tower
Ursa should be able to close the gap and then maybe, you know, blink in, and if he gets too beat up, Shadowblade himself away. It's Bristleback. About a third of the way now. Or about halfway now, just to that Reaver. He just needs to get this heart and then he can be this... the tanky, don't mess with me part of the team. You know, you either focus him down and you let every other hero run amok, or you focus everyone else down and... Ah, okay. Someone's obviously on the phone. Or at the door. So yeah, let's take a quick look at the items while we get a bit of a pause. So Rail, he's got the pipe, he's going towards the Reaver, he's about halfway there. BSJ, BKB, drums, as well as tips. New Sammy even has a Heal Scepter. So that's going to be good for helping BSJ steal damage even when he can't do it himself. Blade Mail, yeah. Ember Spirit going for that magic build. Shiva's coming up next. The levels are pretty close as well, apart from BSJ that's absolutely running away with it. So Pumpkin and Vinny just up on the top lane, and OD, yeah, Blink BKB is actually going to go towards the Hex. That's going to be good for dealing with Sammy Boy. Sammy Boy doesn't have a Lincoln Sphere or a BKB, so the amount of times they found him and not been able to kill him because he just gets that last second remnant off, that's so frustrating to play against. That's one of those where you just wish Ember Spirit was not in the game. But that's what Ember Spirit does best. Quick look at the brackets. Wolf and FSE are 1-1 now. EVEP. Oh, is that Evil Empire? Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, Evil Empire and Justice Squad is still 0-0. Let's see if we can find out what's going on with that. BSJ's not here. I think that was a bit of a Christ. The spam. Okay, everybody's ready to go. Everybody's ready to go. Roshan being pinged. I think that was just while they were waiting, you know, they're not actually going to go in for the Roshan. Meanwhile, Sand King, that's actually the fact that he's, what, 5th? On the net worth, when he's having to be in row and about, he's looked 20 assists. He's been part of over 2/3 of the kills on the side of Leviathan.
Fire and ice.
Where are they going to go for this? They did ping onto Roshan. BSJ's just going to be farming these ancients. Well, Vinny, yeah, BKB, he needs this. He's needed this from the get-go. Just trying to think, the Aghanim's is you can cast it while you're stunned, right? Oh, okay, new Sam, just trying to farm this lane. As Rail. 700 gold away from having the full heart. So Vinny, he just needs the farm, he needs every little farm he can get, and Leviathan needs to keep shutting him down. He needs to keep making it harder for him to find the farm, to find the space on the map. As Pumpkin just finds an illusion, cleans that one up. I mean, Leviathan obviously are going to be playing it carefully. They don't want to throw this match because that's them out of the game. That's them out of the brackets, that's them out of the qualifiers. But obviously, you know, you've got to step up at some point, which is what BSJ is doing, 12-0-8. He's not died yet, he's got a lot of farm. He's looking for the rotation. Sammy Boy's there with the clean cut kills as well whenever he can find them, just whenever he catches someone out. But also, JDO don't want to be throwing this match away as well. They want to be taking every advantage he can get. As Vinny steals one of Rail's creeps. Trying to make a move onto the Sand King. Sand King's just still going to show. Just back further enough back that Vinny just went for the creeps instead. I mean, we're 30 minutes in, but if it goes as long as the last match did, then this Ursabur can still get really scary. Gets himself a BKB. Gets himself some sort of... He might not even need lifesteal when it comes to Roshan, because his team's just that big. You can just have Rail tank it with his heart. You do find Vinny. There's going to be the scene change. Pops to the shrine. Is anybody going to come in from behind? Blade Mail doing a lot of work. Rock is dropped, and now BSJ comes in trying to do what he can. He's going to steal the damage from the Forks. But it looks like they might be able to take down the Ursabur. Ursabur, yeah. Remnant's going to come through, even using the Epicenter, and it looks like Bristleback going to be able to get himself away from that. 4 heroes go down. It's only Pumpkin because he's not down here. Sensible enough not to rotate. Just look for the split push.
Invisibility.
That he doesn't get caught out and killed. It does mean that Jenkins, there's only the buyback on.
Under attack.
Bristle. Caught out before he can buy that heart. That is heartbreaking, is what it is. Because now he needs to buy back. He's now 1200 away from having a full heart. He could go for split heart and maybe buy some time. But if he can find this kill after he buys back, that is really bad for JDO. It looks like they're just going to force the buyback and walk away. Leviathan. The lanes are being pushed in. Everybody on the side of Leviathan can do this. The dual breath, obviously the plasma field, sleight of fist. Everything that Leshrac does clears the wave. Literally every spell that he has clears the wave. So Rail, once again, getting close to that heart.
Radiant are scanning.
Lokan, just get some Suffertomo knowledge. Level 22, using that 30% XP gain at level 10 to the best of the advantage. Get himself right up there. In fact, hero levels, he's one of the highest. Second highest? Yeah, second highest on the map. As Rhinoob. Once again, just sticking with brown boots, similar build to last match. Vinny, can he get the blink onto Jenkins? He might go for it, gets the Earth Shock now as well, but there is a haste available for Leshrac, so Leshrac just going to be able to canter his way away. The Disco Pony, no lockdown for him. Surreal has his hurt. Starting on the Blade Mail. Should be good coming up against the Razor. You know, you throw that Blade Mail out and he just can't right click you down. You can stand in his Eye of the Storm as well. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, there's going to be the Bro Strike coming through onto Ursa. Ursa tries to run himself away. The lightning's not going to bounce to him. And he does just get the Shadow Blade. BKB completed now as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Keeping himself into the mid lane. Has he started on the Ags? He's finished the Ags. So this means towers will melt. The Eye of the Storm. Faster. And damages structures. Yeah, this is a good timing for BSJ. They are complete control, 20 kills above 20k net worth, 34 minutes in. And the BKB did just come up for the Ursa, so... Bristle back, the Macropire comes out, there's going to be the Split Earth as well, keeping him facing the way of BSJ. He's just stealing all the damage, and he doesn't have the buyback. He's down for 84, and that is it, he's down. Rhinoob gets taken down as well, doesn't have the buyback. So now they step up with this Eye of the Storm, doing damage to the tier 3. BSJ, oh, he got forced back down. I think that was, yeah, it was the Hurricane Pike coming through from the OD. Right, the Storm back up in 30. No Bristle back for over a minute. Now slowly but surely, Leviathan looking towards this high ground. Pumpkin. Blade Mail has been popped.
Radiant's bottom tower.
So looking for the push onto the racks. Vinny, he's still got the blink if he wants to try and get in here. He pops the BKB. The rock's going to be dropped onto 2 now as well. But the Earth Shock, the Force Staff from Lokan, means he can get himself out. He might be able to pick himself up. Yeah, a little bit of a side prize there. Consolation prize as they do take down Newsam.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
Now BSJ just using the last little bit of this Eye of the Storm to take down at least one of the shrines.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
A tithe to the impurities.
This is only the second game, guys. So JDO did win the first. If Leviathan come back and win this one, they still need to win the third game to make sure they go through to that semi-finals.
Thrice the torment.
Mid lane, BSJ, he's got back up behind, and Jenkins is coming in. He's coming in fast as well. Pumpkin needs the Force Staff away, and Jenkins is still closing the gap. 514 movement speed. Wow, that is a horse that can trot. BSJ not popping the BKB just yet. Ice Path does come out. Doesn't cancel. I suppose it does cancel the upheaval. Warlock can get caught in that, but he does still need to move himself away.
My thanks.
So yeah, semi-finals. It's going to be just a squad going up against VGJ Storm. Meanwhile, the Split Earth comes out. It's going to be the bow strike. It's going to be a deep one up to the high ground as well. And that macro player, dude, can he make anything happen with this? BSJ wants to try and go deep on this. The Yule Scepter's going to be onto the Wind Ranger, but they're keeping the Bristleback locked down. He's not going to be able to get himself away. And once again, he did buy back down for 73. So no BB for the BB.
Thank you so much.
BSJ just have the Eye of the Storm once again. Jenkins gets the Split Earth. That shackle onto Jenkins as well as Lokan. Are they going to be able to try and turn this one around? There's going to be the remnants to the background. They're looking for the Warlock. The Sleight of Fist from Sammy Boy will be able to pick that one up. And now Pumpkin's got no BKB. He just turns it on then. Sammy Boy being chased down. He does have a remnant down to the low ground though. Are they going to be able to take him down in time? That shackle's just going to be enough. So it's going to be Sammy Boy down, but the rack's being started on by BSJ, the Eye of the Storm. He's going to be able to tank this one up. Ryan, who blinks himself in, but he just blinks himself into death. Now buys back. Vinny, waiting for his blink up. He can't catch anything once again. As the OD does blink forward. But it's one lane of melee creeps. Yeah, so to clarify, it is just a squad that goes through to face VGJ Storm.
Ours, not yours.
Winners of this will go up against the winners of Wolf and FSE. Wolf, obviously the team that took out Blue Pikachu, and a little bit of an upset. Okay, Lokan's going to go for a pause. I'll talk you through the brackets while we've got a pause. So, Leviathan are a match down against JDO. We know. We are watching that. Wolf playing up against FSE. It's 1-1 there in their third game at the minute. Evil Empires got beat by Just a Squad. So Just a Squad move on to play against VGJ Storm in the semi-finals. And the winner of that moves on to the... Actually moves on to the regional bracket. That is what happens. They just move on. Whereas the loser has to play in a third place tiebreaker. I guess you'd call it. It is a tiebreaker because you can't have 2 third places. And the winner of the third place tiebreaker moves on to the regional qualifiers. Loser crashes out.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
So
under
once
attack.
again, Jenkins going to go for the Aeon Disc. He could find Ryan up here. It's just the reaction time. The burst strike come through from the blink, and now BSJ. Can they get him out of the force staff though? Ryan, this could have all been a bait. I doubt it, but you know, could be playing 12D chess. As Ryan comes back in, the Eye of the Storm will kill off this Wind Ranger if he's not careful. Rocks drop, but there's going to be the escape as the BKB is being popped by BSJ. They've got nothing to stop this. The Ice Path actually catches the Bristleback as well. You are back line, so I think he'll be able to take down Jenkins. Just denies himself. Roshan is being pinged. Let's do some illusion, lads. Yeah, they want to start it while they've got the Golem, while they've got Rail. Rail can just tank this. Waits until he gets low, but they're going to go in with the triple remnant, and now Rail having his damage drained. Vinny pops his BKB, coming chase this one down. PSG doesn't have it. But Vinny, unfortunately, just does nothing to him. And he just gets killed off pretty darn quick. Ice Path even catches Bristle back out. He's going to be killed off.
Is that my blood coming out? Fire and ice.
Leviathan finishing off Roshan. I have the Storm back up in 33 seconds as well. It is just going to fade off as they finish off Roshan. But no buybacks available on the side. In fact, they pick up Pumpkin now as well. He's down for 87.
Roshan has fallen to the dust.
Somebody pick up the Aegis.
My blaze burns eternal.
So Wind Ranger's just
Every coin helps.
looking for the runes while
Radiant's
she's
top
got the
shrine
space,
is under attack.
I guess. But really, I don't think she can fend off the full Leviathan team on her own.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom
As
tower is
Leviathan
under
do start to
attack.
push in, they're going to go for a second lane of
Radiant's
racks. The Eye of the
middle
Storm comes
barracks
back
are
up.
under attack.
Bristleback does have a buyback now. It did just come off cooldown.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks
But
has
this is going to
fallen.
be a mid lane of racks. The tier 2 towers does still stand. PSG does TP up there now. Eye of the Storm
Radiant's top
about
tower
halfway
has
through, so
fallen.
they can go for the tier 3 as well. No rock to be dropped for the next 43 seconds.
Chained in searing
Sammy Boy on the back lines. Lincoln Spear's going to be popped there, but BSJ does have the BKB up once again with that refresher. Going to be popping it, but doesn't have enough mana now for the Eye of the Storm. Well, that might be his downfall now. Vinny, BKB's being popped by BSJ, but the Ira going to be able to kill off the Ursa.
Radiant's top tower has
Bristleback,
fallen.
the last hero
Radiant's
that
top
can really
barracks are
mount a
under
defense. Oh, no, okay. They take down the Aegis.
Radiant's top
Yeah,
barracks
Pumpkin's pretty fine himself. He's got the Hex up there as well. But Bristleback, what are they going to be able to do? There's 3-4 heroes around him. BKB's being popped by Pumpkins. He's going to try and go into BSJ. Throws the Sandy's Eclipse out. Is going to be able to take down. No, the uphill miss. It misses on the Jakiro. So not even the Jakiro gets killed off here. Backline, Sammy Boy is going to be able to take down Ryan. GG's just going to be called. Game number 2 goes the way of Leviathan. We are just going to watch Bristleback slowly be killed off. So yeah. That's not good for JDO. They do have one last chance, both teams, to step this up, to win this. Again, winner moves through, loser kaput. Both teams, they draw it up at 1-1. We are going to take a quick break, listen to some music, play some ads, pay the bills, and we'll be back with game number 3 as soon as it starts up. I've been Robnroll Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the cast. We'll see you with game number 3.